these are real Pinterest pins. No designer, no Canva templates, no photo stocks. Every single one of these was generated in 1 or 2 minutes using one AI tool, and today I'm gonna teach you from scratch how to create pin designs like this using AI and with the real prompts. If you ever tried to make Pinterest pin designs with AI and the text was always a little bit weird, then you've been using the wrong tool, and today we are fixing it. I'm Mana Luisi and I've been doing Pinterest marketing for more than 10 years, and Ideogram is one of the best AI tools for creating complete pin designs in one single step. It's gonna create beautiful, readable text on your pins and with beautiful designs, but also with realistic images. Let me show you why and how to use it. Pinterest is a text-heavy platform, especially if you want to convert and get clicks on your pin designs. Your pins need words, a headline, a call to action, something that will make people want to click on your pin. So what makes Ideogram 3.0 different? Two things. First, text accuracy. When you put text inside of quotes for your prompt, Ideogram renders it exactly as written, with clean typography inside of your images. You get the words you ask for spelled correctly and with intention. Second, photorealism, so they can actually look very realistic, especially if you go with the right prompts. And yes, I've been reading your comments, and today we also were gonna talk more about how to create great prompts for your pin designs. So these two things together actually make it one of the best AI tools for Pinterest and for Pinterest pin designs. And I'm going to prove it to you in this tutorial today. Okay, let's get into it. I'm going to use Ideogram inside of ImagineArt, and I will leave you the link in the pinned comment and in the description because I prefer to access AI models in a platform like ImagineArt because you have access to other models. Ideogram is really good, so because there are still 2 use cases that Ideogram cannot handle the text, and I will show you later in this video, I prefer to use a platform like this that you have access to more than one AI model all in the same place. So once you're in, we're gonna create an image and we're gonna select Ideogram 3.0. And before you start typing, let me show you a quick few settings that you should use for your Pinterest pin designs. So first is the aspect ratio. Make sure to always select the portrait, which is better for creating pin designs. For generating square images for Pinterest, they don't perform as well as portrait images. Second, let's talk about the prompt enhancer, especially if you're a beginner and you're learning how to create your AI prompts. I would always advise you to leave it active because it's going to help you, especially beginners, to add more details to your prompts. And of course, with more details, you're going to get more realistic images and better results. Now, here's where most people actually go wrong with Ideogram and with most of the AI models is to writing a very generic prompt. Vague prompts will create very generic and plastic-looking AI images. So the secret is always being very specific with your prompts. So be specific with the visuals that you want, the subject matter, and the text you want in your pin. Let me show you my exact prompt formula so you can copy and use it for any niche. The formula looks like this. A viral Pinterest pin design with the text, and then you're gonna put your text inside of quotes over here in an easy to read white font at the top of the image, overlaying a photorealistic, and then you're gonna describe the photo that you want. And usually I also add my website, so I would also write add my website as the footer and just write your website. So here's how to describe your images for AI prompts. Make sure you're specific, give enough details of your subject and scene. And what do I mean by that? Instead of saying something like hands with blue nails, that's just too simple. Say something like a hand with long almond-shaped nail painted in a soft pink hue, intricate design of light blue bows hand painted in these nails. The hand has a few gold rings, one ring featuring multiple pearls. The lighting casts a gentle shadow, emphasizing the nails and the rings. All you have to do is describe what you want with simple language. AI will understand it and you can see the difference. Look at the first one, it's very plastic, not many details. Look at the second image, we can see it's much better. It looks much more realistic with more details. Now, every time you generate, you can actually select 1 to 4 image generations. I would say that if you're just starting out, I will go with 2 to 4 variations. So until you can understand better about your prompts, I will generate more images so you have more options to see which one would actually look better and perform better. Once you learn more about prompting and to create better images, you will notice that you can go with just one generation and you probably get everything right in your first generation. And how do you choose which variation to publish on Pinterest? Here's what you should evaluate before choosing the correct one. First, is the text 100% readable? There's no typos? Does the image feel real and realistic, or it's looking a little off? Is the composition natural? Does the image and the text look nice, look aesthetically pleasing? Remember, we are always talking about Pinterest. And does the whole pin design actually matches the vibes that you're going for in your Pinterest account and your Pinterest board? So this is the 4 things I would analyze when you're generating more pins and to understand if you should publish a pin or not. If by any chances you didn't like or any of the pins look good, you can just generate it again and try more results. I know it's not easy at the beginning. You're probably going to need to generate more options before you choose the one that actually looks good, but don't worry, because with time you're going to be better and you're going to understand better the Pinterest aesthetic, the pins that convert the best, and you're going to be able to generate pins faster without needing to generate different prompts and different variations. One more thing, if the text in your image has any misspelling or something wrong, make sure to generate again a new image, because never publish a pin with AI or text mistakes. Okay, so here are the main difficulties of Ideogram. So the first difficulty is to generate a lot of text inside of the same pin design. When I mean a lot of text, I mean a lot of text written in the image. For example, an infographic. Every time I try to generate an infographic with Ideogram, I'm still getting problems. Some weird text, especially when there's a lot of text involved, like in this example. And something similar also happens when you need to generate tutorials like the one in the screen. So here's my example and here's what Ideogram generated. So in these 2 cases, I would say Ideogram still cannot handle the pin design creation, and I would use Nano Banana Pro or Nano Banana 2 because it can handle and even generate and create the text for your pins, and the text is going to be perfect even if it's long text. So if you need to generate simple pin designs, Ideogram is better, also because it costs much less to generate a single image than Nano Banana. So apart from these 2 use cases, I would say that Ideogram is still very good to generating pin designs and images with text on the screen. Let me know in the comment which is your niche you're creating pin designs. I'd be happy to learn about what's your niches and what you're creating with your pin designs. If this video was helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, because this helped me to make the video reach more creators that need help on how to use AI to make better pin designs and faster. And if you want to learn how to create amazing infographics with one single prompt using AI, make sure to watch this video where I'll teach you how to use this great AI tool to create infographics easily, quickly, and with perfect text every single time.